Welcome to Babonga's channel. Let's make a beautiful paper mache crown for cosplay with only a few common materials. We start with the frame. Bend the wires to make two double circles and stick them together with masking tape. And this way you get this frame ring. Next we have to try it and make sure that it's loose enough because there will be thickness added. For the bottom part of the crown we need these thick aluminum foil logs that will be made very easily. After this we go for the prongs. That is aluminum foil folded and folded again and shaped into a triangle. This too is very easy, as you see. But we have to make like 10 of them. Now, back to the base of the crown. We have to secure these thick aluminum foil logs with a little masking tape under the bottom ring. This will provide the necessary thickness and volume to our crown. Next, we attach the prongs. After deciding where is the front and where is the back of our crown, we attach the foremost and first prong. After securing it with masking tape like this, we proceed to the next, diminishing in size like this and again securing it with masking tape. The aluminum foil prongs are generally easy to cut, bend, form and shape, and when everything is in place we reinforce the in-between spaces with a little masking tape. And there you have your basic shape of the crown, and you can always change the direction of the prongs easily. Now, paper mache. Torn newspaper and white glue undiluted. We dip our newspaper in the glue and cover the top part of the crown, that is the prongs. The glue has to be undiluted because otherwise it won't stick to the aluminum foil. We proceed and apply 2 layers of this all over the prongs and in between spaces. We have to be thorough with this and cover everything and smooth everything. Also, aluminum foil, as we know, is a very soft material and we don't want it to bend easily. We have to create a sturdy shape, so at the end our crown will be durable and last for a long time. Let it dry, and the next day we're gonna do the base part of our crown. Again, we have to cover this aluminum foil ring with at least 2 layers of newspaper and glue. It takes some time, but it's definitely much easier than the covering of the prongs. After this part is done, we again have to let it dry. So, after it's dry, we move on to decorating. First step is twine. I'm going to wrap twine around the base of the crown, that is the ring. First applying white glue so the twine will stick there, and then I'm going to start wrapping like this, creating patterns. The first few loops I'm going to make them close to one another. Always applying a lot of glue and wrapping around tightly. After I have the number of loops that I want, I'm changing the pattern, pulling sideways to create a diagonal looking pattern with fewer sideways loops. I'm going to do that until I reach the back of the crown. Except for the interesting pattern, this way I also cover a longer distance faster. When I reach the back of the crown, I again make tighter loops very close together. And this is how it's going to go all the way around. That is tight at the sides, front and back, and in between is going to be more far away. I also left a small space free at the front for decorative reasons. Now I'm going to cover this gap with a carton strip. First, I'm applying a lot of white glue and then carefully I'm going to place the carton strip in order to cover the gap. This is probably the most difficult of all the things I had to do for this crown. A lot of paper mache is needed, and I have to be very careful not to leave any small holes or gaps. When everything is totally covered, the thickness is increased, and that's why in the beginning of this video I said that the frame should be loose on your head. Anyway, let's decorate. This is thick patterned cord. If you have it, it's okay, but if you don't, no problem. You can create your own little decorative elements with just newspaper and masking tape. As I'm doing here, little spirals or nests for beads. All of these are going to be glued with white glue or clear glue, or even hot glue for the cord. Add beads, paint as you want, and here it is. Paper mache crown for cosplay.